Today I will telling you a story from this. The story is my first book of princess stories. Okay. From Miles Kelly. Wow, it's just pink. This book belongs to me, to Sarah. My first book of princess stories. Do you have my first book of princess stories? If you do, comment. It's from Miles Kelly. Okay. Context. Sleeping Beauty. They have 6. The Little Mermaid, 31. Cinderella, 53. Okay. Let's start. First is Sleeping Beauty. The Sleeping Beauty. Once upon a time, a beautiful baby girl was born to a king and queen. They had wanted a child for a long time, so they were extremely happy. Are you extremely happy? The proud king soon began organizing a huge birthday celebration for the little princess. He invited all their friends and family and asked the fairies as well. One fairy who was known for being mean wasn't invited. On the day of the party, all the guests gave their gifts to the baby princess. Suddenly, the mean fairy, who had not been invited, burst in when the princess is 16. She shall touch the spindle and die, she laughed. The king and queen gasped in shock. Are you being gasped in shock? If you do, comment. Look, let's see at the fairy. Wow, that is not nice. Look, that is the evil smile. Oh, look. This is the king and queen. But then other fairies stepped forward. I can soften the curse a little, she said. If the princess touches a spindle, she will not die. She don't die. Instead, she will fall asleep for 100 years. Oh my God, that will be a lot of sleeping. Look. This is the maid. This is the star. And this is the king and queen. Only a prince will be able to wake her up with a single kiss, continued the good fairy. The next day, the king gave an order for all the spindlers in the land to be destroyed. Do you want to be your house destroyed? No, that would be mean, right? That would be mean. Look, this is the king from the baby princess, right? The princess grew up to be a kind, thoughtful young lady. But one day, while exploring the castle, she came across a door that she hadn't seen before. She opened it and found steps leading up to a mysterious room. Wow! Do you have a mysterious room? Like, who's this? It's the princess. Do you have a mysterious room? And there's steps? Haha, no, you don't have a mysterious room. That is just an attic. Right? Yes. The princess walked up the steps into the room. There she saw a woman busy at a strange wheel with some thread. Hello, what are you doing? Asked the princess. I'm spinning, my dear, she said. The woman. Oh no, this is not good. The princess walked closer, and as she came to the spindle, she reached out to touch it. Whir. Do you have a spindle? If you do, don't do it. Don't touch it because there's look, there's the bad fairy and the princess. Oh no. It will be a bit trouble for this. Ouch! The princess cried out as her fingers touched the spindle. The weak fairy, for she was the woman who had been spinning, vanished. And the princess fell. You fell? Oh, I'm really sorry. Into a deep sleep. And that moment, the king and queen fell asleep on their thrones. The horse slept in the stables, and the servants slipped into a slumber. Wow, do you have a slumber? Slumber party. Like, yeah, like a slumber party. Like, yeah, like that. Can you see the words? I think I can. I think you can because it's like, yeah, you can see. Days, weeks, and then months went past, and a large hedge of thorns grew around the palace. Every year, it became thicker until the palace was completely hidden. 100 years later, a prince rode by. He saw the thick the tips, he neared the torrent's part, allowing him through. This is the... Okay, it's almost the Little Mermaid. This will be the finish line, okay? I will be 3-part. The prince eventually arrived at the palace and saw that everyone was sleeping, walking around inside the castle. He came to the room where the princess lay. When she opened her eyes, she smiled at the prince. It was love at first sight. Slowly, everyone else in the castle started to wake up too. The fairy spell had been broken and Sleeping Beauty and the prince lived happily ever after. Hip, hip, hooray! The Little Mermaid. No, we are done. Bye-bye from Sarah. It's from Miles Kelly.